Hello, my audience. I'm reviewing 2012's Avenger flick. I give it 6 points out of 10. I give this an okay movie. It's mediocre finest. I just think so far it made more money than what it should have made. What I'm trying to say is, even though I like the movie, I just think it's a little overhyped, like Wonder Woman. That's why I give it a 6 out of 10 as my final for Marvel's Avengers flick. My name is Jake Allen, my newcomers, and I hope you enjoyed this review. This is a fine, forgettable-ish movie, blockbuster to watch. CGI fiesta. Mumbo made up jumbo language is fun, which is science, fantasy, fiction, Marvel logic for the first outing of the Avengers. Has its pacing, usually feels like it goes awfully fast, and to get to the next part of the movie. It never slows down, really. It hardly ever slows down and develops characters of the ensemble on the Avengers. It's mostly just focused on the Avengers interacting with each other and talking to each other until they're ready to fight the bad guys and assemble. Tony Stark has to command Cap, saying, "Call it, Cap," to lead the Avengers. Isn't that heroic of Captain America? He has to be pushed by Tony Stark to be leaded into the Avengers into battle and giving them orders. He has to be given a little shove by Tony Stark. Our hero, as everyone, Captain America, is awesome. As yummy, mediocre Captain America, like the 90s flick. When he faked vomit, that he thought he was going to get sick, but he realized he just gotta steal the man's guy and leave him stranded. You can smell the mediocrity coming from the script. Final draft version, CGI Fiesta, Captain America version outing from 2012's Avengers movie. This CGI Fiesta is funny and fun and exciting and adrenaline rush like your typical Michael Bay movie. How was directed and written by Whedon and edited by, apparently. I think Michael Bay does his style better than the imitators copying those unoriginal hacks like Josh Whedon. Copying Michael Bay's style. I like it more when the generic does than when the copycat does it, more than some copycat phony doing it instead of doing his own thing with the directing style. With this cheesy acting, over the top acting, directed by Joss Whedon, played like a Saturday morning Avengers cartoon made for kids, the kindergartners, and because that's who the Avengers act like, the kindergartners from Kindergarten Cop movie. And I'm Schwarzenegger. I just want the Avengers to shut up and work together. Yeah, I wish I could just tell the Avengers tell them all to say, "Shut up, you crying, whiny babies." Now that's how I feel watching this movie. I feel like Schwarzenegger from Kindergarten Cop telling the kindergartners to shut up because I sympathize with that guy now after watching 2012's Avengers movie. Why tell kids to tell them all to say, "Shut up, kids. Shut up, you whiny babies." That's how I want to say to the Avengers. Because that's how I feel like what I'm listening to are crying babies. Marvel's Avengers, our heroes, the most annoying infants on the planet. From kindergarten class. Or preschool, whatever you want, whatever the young age is for kids to go to school, before they start first grade. So that young, like 5-year-olds, they act like 5 to 4-year-olds. All of them. They're retards, aren't they? That's the joke. Okay. Now I think I like Seth Rogen's Green Hornet a lot more now. But that's for another review. That's my review on Avengers, Marvel's Avengers. Why I give it a 6 out of 10. Goodbye, subscribe, like this video. See you next time. It might be Green Hornet I review from Seth Rogen starring. Check out my next video. Stay tuned.